there guys, BlackPanthaa here, welcome back to Forza Motorsport 5 once again, and today you are looking at my newly created drift build that I put together like 2 minutes ago. So I've basically gone with an RX-7, and all I've literally done is taken the RX-7, chosen this preset vinyl that somebody made, which is freaking awesome, I must say. It's pretty much the first one to come up though, so I wouldn't really need to list it. I went with this because it really just does look like something that, I don't know, something that you would see drifting around a track making lots of noise, so that's kind of why I went for it. I would like to make the rims bright green, just to make you go like, what? But I can't do that. So we're going to have to stick with what we've got for now, and it's not bad. I managed to put some custom rims on that look similar to something I'd normally go with, but a little bit different at the same time. But yeah, that's the car itself. It looks pretty awesome, doesn't it? And that thing confuses me. Is actually a vent? No, it's not. It's a sticker. I knew it. They did a bloody good job of making it look like an actual vent on it, because it's really just weird. It's like, what? Because they've got lights there, and then on the bloody bottom of the car, we've got lights there and there. So it's like, oh, okay, never mind. And GoPro being a sponsor right there. And that is a carbon hood, isn't it? Yeah, that looks really nice. I like that carbon design that people put on cars. I've got my GTR and literally that. So let's stop faffing about and get to making it a drift car, I guess. So let's go to the cars, let's go to upgrade, and we'll go to tune the cars. So, not tune the cars, I want to go straight into test driving and tune the car from there. So I want to go to the Bernese Alps, because that's where Tomcat usually goes. I'm guessing that's got something good about it to make him want to keep going there. So maybe I'll start using it as well. Keep in mind that my drift builds are going to be very newbie at the beginning, because I've never really drifted on Forza, hence the name of the series, Learning to Drift. Let's continue. Oh, actually, very quickly check my assists. Didn't realise you could do it from here. Suggested line off, braking, ABS on. I've got the steering on normal. Usually I'd have simulation, but I want to try it on normal, then maybe move to simulation. I don't know which is easier to drift, to be honest. I usually do use simulation, but somebody said normal's easier, so I'm going to go with normal for now. Traction control, stability control, it's off. Manual shifting, and there we go. That's pretty much what we want. Okay, let's continue. Alrighty then, welcome to the Bernese Alps in my RX-7 and all its nice looking glory. So what we should do is slam on the handbrake or change gear, either or, and slam on the handbrake and listen to what she sounds like from the inside. She's pretty loud, not very throaty in any way though. Let's see what she's at from the outside. Pretty similar. So it sounds nice, it sounds pretty cool. Bloody hell! You're trying to set me on fire. Right, well that's pretty awesome. I like that a lot. And it's something I would like to see my own drift car do. So let's just go. Bloody hell. Okay. Let's actually drift now, shall we? If I can actually get it round without dying. Okay. That went pretty well, I'm not going to lie. So, the only difference from the last episode is a different car, obviously, which shouldn't make a massive difference because I've managed to drift both of them, I believe, in Gran Turismo, at least for a few seconds. And, obviously then, I've changed the, I don't know, the power of the car. That's probably the main factor here. That was my mistake. But yeah, I'm actually getting the hang of it. I think literally starting from the bottom and moving upwards is probably the best way to go. But I literally find it, once you know the basics from one game like Gran Turismo, moving to Forza, it's pretty similar actually. So literally going off of just that stock build, that's pretty damn nice, and it feels similar to something like Gran Turismo would. Keep in mind, I had a little bit of experience in drifting Gran Turismo, and wasn't some like elite pro drifter. I think that's you know, that feels really good. All we really need to do is I need to learn to drift a lot better and kind of manage what I'm doing properly and not do that. And we'll be pretty good. I mean, we don't even need to really tune it. I'm guessing tuning would help, so we're going to do that in a second. But I'm going to keep going for a bit longer and see how we do. That sounds really nice through the tunnel. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I want to extend the gears a bit more to keep more speed. Like, more towards acceleration than top speed. I think that'll benefit. Oh! I think I was going to call it a Supra then. The RX-7 will benefit from me doing that. So, we should do that in a second. But I think, literally, as I was saying, Forza looks a lot different, like, physics-wise, when you see people drifting and stuff on it. But to be honest, he says as he hits a wall, it's pretty similar, except obviously you can tell it's a little more arcadey. It's not arcade in the sense of Need for Speed, for example, but you can definitely see the massive resemblance. They're pretty damn close. And I'm not even on simulator handling, so I'm actually praising a easy to pick up style racer at the moment. What's going on here? This is a first, ladies and gents. He's praising something made for little kids to be able to pick up and play and not complain. So what I want to do very quickly is go to, where are we? Tune setup. We might as well do this now. I want to go to the gearing and literally just bring this down to about that. That'll do for now. And for here, I want to put a camber and toe angle on this. So let's go with 2, and we'll go with 0.5 as it was. And for here, I want to go for, let's go 0.6 and 0.3. And for the for that, we'll go down to, I don't know, we'll go down to about 4.5. Sounds about right to me. So we'll do that. What else can we really do? We really need to do decrease the downforce on the rear a bit, I guess. Though to be honest, it was pretty fine as it was, so I'll put that up a bit more. What else have we got? I guess we could decrease the tire pressure slightly. So go to 2.6 on that. Don't want to do it too massively yet because there's not much point. Because it was going pretty well as it was. God, this thing's great. I'm really just tempted to now go get an SLS and be like, yes, I can drift like a true MLG player. You scrubs cannot comprehend my 420 blazing level. Okay. Hey, come on. I almost recovered from that. Don't lose my points. I want to keep my points. So I think I'm definitely going to be learning to drift in this car. It just makes sense. Because I feel like I'm actually learning to do it a lot easier now that I'm in a different car than just having like a stock Supra. Is that just me, or is that everyone? It's kind of the way I did it on Gran Turismo. I worked my way from the bottom, like without kind of trying too much. I don't know. I didn't put a lot of time into drifting lower end cars. And then I went straight to the SLS and I did pretty well. So I think doing the same on this may actually help. Because once I drift a high-end power car, I guess moving down might be easier. Like, some people suggest that you start at the bottom with cars and work your way up. Now, that might work, but I actually found for me, it's the other way round. Like, once I can handle the power, I can handle less power. But I can see how the other thing works as well. I don't know, it works either way, really. I guess it just depends on person to person. Way too quick. Wrong angle, even. Either or. Bit of both. Okay, here we go. Let's see how we do here. So I'm guessing gear 3 is about the right way, right gear for me to start drifting. I've just got to make sure that I'm around. I don't know. I need to be in like a higher gear, so I probably need to decrease it a bit more to go towards acceleration. So let's go. where are we? Tune setup. I did actually do that, didn't I? Because I keep forgetting it's the opposite way to Gran Turismo. Let's see. Where are we? Can't even find it now. There we go. I went back. I went towards speed, didn't I? That's what I keep doing wrong. I keep like acceleration is to the right. I need to remember that. Speed is left, acceleration is right. We wanted acceleration. That's why it felt weirder. I was like, what? That makes a bit more sense now. Alright, cool. So gear 4's around 100 miles an hour, which is kind of ideal for travelling speed for me. And then we drop down and smash into walls. Probably extend it a bit more, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, definitely. So we're going to go back a bit. That's a bit too much, I think. So let's go back to tune again. So I'm going to be doing a lot of tuning on the early stages of me making drift builds. Because, as I said, I haven't got experience like a lot of the other people have. So, 3.8. That sounds about right in my head. Not sure why, because it's not like as if I can read the mind of a car. Because everybody knows cars have souls. Alright, here we go. Right, I'm going to go anyway with cockpit view, because as I said, in Gran Turismo I always drifted with the bonnet cam. So maybe it will help me on this as well. Let's try bonnet cam first, actually. The reflections, if you didn't watch my other drift videos, the reflections kind of put me off on Forza. So, seeing if I can do it without, with the reflections there. But I've actually got stickers on the bonnet this time, so it's kind of easier for me to see. Alright, let's go for this one. It's not even a good... We could have got a good drift there. That would have been a really awesome one to try and get, but I doubt we would be able to get it right now. The easier corners make more sense at this stage. Don't lose it. Keep the points. Oh, come on! Why did you take your points from me? Is it because I stopped? I should have just kept going. Alright, so I'm going to try cockpit view now. I'm going to switch between views, because I want to try and get used to trying drifting them all. Oh, hello. That is a really good view. That feels much better. Like, that was one of my concerns with Gran Turismo. It was always feeling too low to the ground. Your driver's head just seems really low to the ground with Gran Turismo. Like the cameras in the stomach kind of thing, like on COD. Or other FPS games. But on this, they actually feel as if your eyes are the driver's eyes, if that makes any sense to you. On why that would benefit, but clearly it does, because that when I drifted back there with the camera view, because I haven't managed to since then, I actually feel the car a bit more. So let's go to reverse. And back into first. And let's give it another go. So I think what I'm going to do now is literally keep trying on this track with the RX-7 a few times. And see how we do with literally, you know, maybe tuning it and seeing what I can make out of it. I guess, obviously I need a bit more practice drifting. Obviously, it's probably, the car's probably perfectly fine, but everybody's kind of different. On my SLS, I kind of locked it up, solidified everything. Whereas, some people kind of like bounciness, I guess. So, on a couple of my cars, I think the early stages I had cars kind of bounce around a lot, so, I don't know. We'll have to really see what my style is. Way too quick. It's not going to like that. Oh, wait. Oh, almost had it. Almost had it. But there you go. So that is my RX-7 drift build. It's in no way, obviously, complete, because I'm a bloody fool, and I'm kind of just getting into Forza. So I think, like, I'm getting there, and I think with this car I'll be able to learn much quicker than I did, say, with a stock Supra, so that's always a great start. So, if you got any suggestions on what I can do to tune this car, if you got any suggestions for that, then that would be very helpful. Because, you know, that would be very helpful, literally. Way too quick, way too quick. Saved by the brakes. Brakes so useful sometimes. But yeah, so if you got any suggestions, as I said, leave them down below in the comments. As I get better, have you got any like guides maybe? Kind of what car I should go with next? Like, should I literally jump to the SLS as I said, or is there a car that you guys think would be better for me to learn drifting with than a fully upgraded, RX-7? So yeah, thank you very much for watching, as I said, and I am BlackPanthaa, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Peace.